my fingers.
Creepy. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wake Up and Walk On, our new set of series that we're going to be investigating everything possible. If you have something that you want to go over, send it to the email down below. We'll go over it and see what we can find. We'll have a whole hour segment to it. Best ones, maybe you'll get a gift or something. Best submissions.
Working on merch right now.
Yep. So we'll see what we can do. Anyway, let's move on. Today again we have Guru. He got some stuff together for us, except it's not, the brain rot steel, whatever that was. This is Man on the Street Interviews Modern Dating. So we're going to be going over this and just see what the world's in for right now. So let's move on. Wake up, America. Okay.
It is free, but if you're watching this, you're premium. And today we'll be talking about posting your own L's and how sometimes people do it on TikTok unprovoked. Specifically, we'll be talking about an account on TikTok called The Desirable Truth. The Desirable Truth has 653,000 followers on TikTok. They describe themselves as the voice of the people, the desirable truth microphone. So the question on the table is, how do you feel about her guy friends? The correct answer is, who cares?
How do you feel about her having guy friends?
That's totally cool.
So you don't care if she were to spend time with them one-on-one?
No, I think that's insecure if you do.
How is that insecurity?
These are leading questions. They're presuming that something bad can happen if a man and a woman who aren't in a relationship spend time together one-on-one. It's a very insecure way of viewing relationships. This is often the case in these communities. They act like you need to prevent your significant other's access to other people because they're just waiting to cheat. In reality, if you have to completely
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, already this guy, he's off the rocker on all this. For one, the whole guy friends with the girl. Most of the time, you don't need the opposite because he's saying that, well, you're just expecting them to cheat. I mean, wake up. Look at the world that we live in. A guy goes away in the Marines and the woman goes and cheats within minutes. I mean, that is the world that we live in. That is the simple truth.
I just don't know why you want to put yourself in that position because people can talk and say things.
Yeah.
Why? And it's like, I'm just kind of wondering, like, what your thoughts are on, like, say you have somebody who's, like, friends with, like, a girl was friends with a guy way before she met you. And then, like, would you expect her to stop being friends with him when you got married?
My take on it is that if you're gonna be friends with the opposite sex within the points, then hang out with your spouse with them.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
It's simple.
I know that, like, this subject came up at the reunion, whenever friends, she doesn't go anywhere without her husband and everything, and I was like irking the hell out of her older friends.
Yeah.
But it's like I kind of have to side with her on that. Like, it is that way now.
Yeah.
Like, you are here, you are coming, and you work together.
When you marry somebody, you are marrying that person. That person becomes your best friend. And I'm sorry for all these people that want to view it differently, but I mean, for the most part, most married people go and have kids. You have a family. That family is now a unit. You have to discuss everything with your partner.
side, I knew a couple. They were both school teachers. You know them, Clark and Joanne.
Mhm.
They were child free by choice. They were very nervous speaking up, really, like, especially. Ow!
Was there a cat there or something?
No, that's not. My heart just felt like a foot. Triangular heart.
Yeah.
But they were child free by choice. They had goats instead of children, so they had legitimate kids.
Yeah.
You know? But she had a friend that she used to go hiking with, and he was a male. And she did this with my grandfather too. She went out with him by themselves a few times. This guy she used to go with for years and years and years. And so even after she got married, she would spend a couple of weeks out of the year going out with this other dude to go spelunking into caves and stuff. And like I even asked Clark, I'm like, does that ever bother you? And he's like, no, because she knew him way before me. And also, I don't like to go cave diving because I'm claustrophobic. Well,
Yeah, but
that was
I mean,
outside.
in some ways I can see, and in other ways I can't. To me, that just seems like they're trying to cheat.
Yeah, or at least in my opinion, emotional infidelity, because it's like you're not getting everything that you need from your husband to excite you and to fulfill you, so you have to go with somebody else.
Yeah.
And I feel that way with girls that have girlfriends too. Like they go out to the bar with their
Yeah.
girlfriends, and it's like to me that's the same thing.
Because a marriage doesn't mean anything to anybody in this day and age. That is the problem. We live in the day and age where it's like they'll get married and then they'll still do their separate lives
Yeah,
with
that
their
doesn't
old
make- that doesn't make
friends.
sense.
And that's not the way that it's supposed to be. A marriage is a commitment to each other that even on the worst days that you two are a team.
Like I mean, even if it's like you're like just disagreeing with everything and there's just tension and everything, at least you should both have the security to know that you're both working toward the same goal.
Yes.
And that's to keep the family afloat and
Yeah.
to move forward into the future. You know?
Exactly.
I don't know. So I feel like I think friends that you go out with on your own individual way, it's kind of
Well, and I mean, not wanting to go with your partner in the first place just seems like you're trying to get away and do something that they wouldn't like.
yeah, right. So
That's what it seems like to me.
Right. It's not something you would say in front of yourselves, and you should be doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, you were supposed to be a team. That is the purpose.
You should have really wanted to
And
get-
I know that a lot of people will get irked by that. And be like, no, you have to have your own stuff, your own. In a marriage, you don't though.
My mother helped me to write the vows and the ceremony for our wedding, and she insisted on including this line that still bugs me to this day, and I've seen it people use it.
I know which one.
Yeah, it's like you know, be part of each other's lives, but not all of each other's lives. You know, make sure that you have your thing that you can do, and he has his thing to do, so that you can come together, and you know, so I find it that way and then share it with everybody, but. It always bugged me then, it bugs me now, and I really wish I could have done something about that.
Well, and I know the other line that bugs you that is typically within a marriage, and that's till death do us part.
Yeah, not really.
And that no, we're together for eternity.
Yeah, that one was left alone.
Yeah.
It's not even in the white rules of death, scattered the ashes to the winds when we be apart. You know,
Yep.
it's like not even then. And I had to fight to get that one because my mother didn't like that at all. She insisted on putting that one in because she wanted me to have my quote unquote independence. And it's
But
like, it
see,
just didn't feel right to me.
how does it work out for her?
As of today,
She's alone now.
she's never had it. And the longest term relationship we had was 12 years.
Yeah.
And we liberated that.
Yeah.
We have marriage money.
Exactly.
So it's like, she would try to give me advice on this, and this is the one area I will not, cannot even consciousness.
Exactly, because they don't have the ability to keep a relationship.
She would say, I raised you to be independent. That's not how I raised you. And I'm like, just because I know I can, and because you did, doesn't mean that I should have to.
Yep.
Like, why do you want that? You know, like, why is that the goal? It's like to have the child and then get rid of the male.
I know, exactly.
And be bitter about it.
Yeah. And it didn't help that she had a girl. You know,
Right.
we've had both boys.
Right. And it's like the toxic boy moms though. I saw this really weird ass fucking thing the other day where it was a little baby like nose.
Yeah.
And the mother was kissing it on the lips, which was like it happens, but like the baby had its mouth open and she was basically like freaking French kissing the baby. And the caption was crying because someday I know that I won't be the only girl to kiss you or something.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Or this whole trend, born to be your lover, forced to be your mother, or some shit. It's
I know.
forced to be your
Some
mother.
of those. Go ahead, dude.
Born to be your lover. Yeah, what the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
some of those, and I mean, Lazy's gone over, and there's been a couple of others that Guru showed us.
Yeah,
Just disgusting.
yeah, the toxic boy mom mentality. Like, teaching my son how to cook so that he's not impressed by your daughter's crappy ass.
I know.
Hamburger helper and all. It's like, if
And-
I swear to God, I feel like I fail miserably if he puts my fucking feelings and needs above his wife.
Exactly.
Like,
'Cause-
what?
A mother needs to understand that once you pass on the torch, he goes on to another woman. That is now his life.
Yeah, exactly. And with any luck, if you've done what you're supposed to do, he will bless you with grandchildren.
Yes.
And if you're nice to the daughter-in-law and not a fucking douchebag like so many are, then you're gonna have another like basically a daughter in your life now.
Exactly.
It's like, so why wouldn't you want that? But they sabotage it and shit. Like the freaking mother that kissed her son on the mouth on his wedding day.
I know.
Freaking like back off.
That was disgusting.
This is off.
Yes.
What is wrong with you?
A lot. This day and age that we live in is absolutely disgusting.
It's like,
I mean-
that's like not even emotional incest. That's like literal incest.
I know.
You know?
What's your problem with this?
Control all of your partner's relationships in order to prevent them from cheating, then you're not in a healthy relationship and you shouldn't be in that relationship. Trust is important. You need it. And without it, you have nothing.
You don't think her being in that environment with another man one-on-one would
Her being in that environment with another man one-on-one
create a bridge between you two?
create a bridge between you two. Like, I just don't understand. Like, if I have female friends, right? And if they get into relationships, that doesn't mean that we stop being friends. It's just so insecure. It's just so insecure.
Because at the end of the day, relationships are all about trust. And if you don't trust your person, you shouldn't be with them.
Correct. If you don't trust your person, you shouldn't be with them. And it seems like this guy has a really hard time understanding that very basic fact.
Doesn't really matter. If those friendships existed before me, who am I to say no, right? At the end of the day, as a man, it's about being confident. And if you're confident enough, it doesn't matter.
But why would
Yeah, because he's basically calling out the toxic masculinity of it all. I agree with this man.
But why would your woman want to spend time with another man one-on-one if she has you?
Why would your woman is already so possessive and like he keeps asking
This guy keeps scoring so many different points. It's like my woman is already so possessive, and it's like, no, that is the right husband and wives are given. They belong to each other.
It's like,
It is said within the Bible of that.
yeah, and marriage predates that even. It's
Exactly.
Same exact, like.
That's exactly right.
Submit unto each other. And so what if it's possessive?
Yeah.
Women are always going to talk about how they want to be protected and they want to be desired and they want to be, and it's like, so then a man is protective.
Yeah.
And desires her, and suddenly he's just.
That goes back to the caveman days.
Exactly, but no, now it's possessive and it's like toxic.
Yeah, that's wrong. It's like you're supposed to be. And insecurity isn't necessarily a bad thing, ladies and gentlemen. You need a little bit of that to really tell you and show you what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, because like when we watched that thing earlier today where the husband was like, well, I love you and I'm not in love with you anymore. How do you think that starts?
Yes.
So it's like, do you want to be sought after with your kid or you want freedom?
Exactly. That's yeah.
It's like, it's a case by case basis too, because like, you've gone places with the other.
Yeah.
You know, she's taking you to town, and you've got.
But see, that's a mutual friend to both of us.
Right. So,
That's what I look at.
right.
If just one of you is friends with that person,
Yeah, then it's straight.
it gets weirder.
Yeah.
But when you have friends married, if both of you have the same friend, then that's one thing.
Yeah. But like.
You know, it's like they're another couple.
Right. But I mean, I won't even go over there without you.
Yeah.
Being adjacent to me.
Yeah.
It's just like I said, I'm not going to put myself in a position where people can talk about shit. You know?
That's exactly right.
But yeah, you're right. I mean, if they're mutual friends, so it's not like.
Yeah. We've known them together. We talked about it. We know the situation. So.
Questions like looking for a different answer, and it's like you're not going to get a different answer, man. You're trying to introduce insecurity and fear into a relationship that seems, you know, that they are do not worry about these things that you worry about. It's like you're trying to project your deep fears onto these other people that do not have the fears. He's basically like, but aren't you afraid? Look under the bed, there's going to be a monster under there. And they're like, no, I mean, like, we trust that there's no monsters under the bed. We've looked under the bed before, and we've learned that there's nothing really to be afraid of. It's like, so you just are in your room in the dark and you don't look under the, I don't understand, but what if the monsters get you? He just like does not understand the concept that they're not worried about what he's worried about. What we're going to see in
All right, he is proving to me that he is one of those that things that can go bad will happen to. He's one of those that says, "Oh, but it won't happen to me. It won't." And that's who the first one that it's going to happen to is going to happen to him.
Classic sin.
Yes,
You know, it's like
that's a problem.
brainwashed by femininity.
You know, he starts talking about toxic masculinity. No, you'll screw yourself. I mean, masculinity has to be to a point. You're not going to have none and be this little word I can't say. The P word.
No. It's not.
Yeah.
the comments, I think, is going to be a little surprising because they're not good. What's that? The comments aren't good on the internet? Yeah, something triggered her when he asked that question. Something going on. Bro lives in La La Land. Rip. She doesn't respect him. Like, what is this? What is it with people like reading the fucking tea leaves of someone's body language when they're being accosted on the street for an interview? They're out and about, they're busy, they're like having a night out, they've given you a little bit of their time that, you know, you did not deserve, and people think that they know these people's relationship better than they do.
How old are you?
I'll try to let it roll for a minute, but I just had to say, this guy, you know, he's the one that really does live in La La Land. He doesn't think things will happen. And it's like, people can read your body language. Your body language is a big tell-all. You can see a lot from that. So, I mean, there's that.
"23.
How old is your man?
I actually have a girlfriend."
Okay, that's sick. So wait,
He didn't expect that. I love how, just first off, thoughts here. Like, he just really does not know what's going on, and he needs everybody else to explain to him what his opinion should be.
"I actually have a girlfriend.
okay, that's sick. So wait, are you bi, straight, or what?
I'm lesbian."
Are you bi, straight, or what? Kind of a silly question to ask if you're straight after this person just told you that they have a girlfriend.
What made you realize you didn't like men?
I don't.
What made you realize you didn't like men? What would you ask that to a man? Would you ask that question to your bros? Hey, bro, like, hypothetically, what made you realize you didn't like men? I'm just asking. I'm just curious. Asking someone to explain why they are wired a certain way it's completely pointless. You should ask him why he doesn't like men.
Why do you think men care about a woman's body count?
Oh my god, that's so stupid. People actually ask that shit?
She is roasting him so hard, and he's standing on business, you know? He's saying, yes, I need to know your body count. And I know the comments are not going to be good.
If a man is ever asking about your body count, you're talking to the wrong man, and he can get fucked.
Why would you post this?
What do you think about the analogy? If one key can open any locks, it's known as a master key.
Oh my God, dude. This is such a fucking fresh and fit ass question.
It is not easy to be good with women. This is why men that have sex with a lot of girls are idolized. This is why guys that are good with women are respected, because most men can't do it. And this is why women that are promiscuous are not. Because a key that opens many locks is a master key. A lock that opens any key is a shitty lock.
It's a shitty lock.
I think that if a woman is an analogy to you, then you're not fucking ready to be talking to a woman, and you should probably get fucked. So.
Oh my God. Why would you post this? He regretted asking. Wow. This got 400,000 likes, dude. Everyone is eating him up in the comments. I mean, kudos to him for posting this because no one is on his side.
How do you feel about your girl having guy friends?
That's absolutely unacceptable.
Of course, this fucking guy. Great value Pharrell Williams over here. What are you doing, man? He looks so cherry picked too. Like, how did he even find this man?
I don't think that men and women can be friends.
This feels so staged. What are the odds that you find this guy who looks like Pharrell Williams became a pickup artist and he has exactly your beliefs? It feels like it's, I don't know. I sense foul play. I don't know. Also, where are they? Usually they do these things like on college campuses and stuff, but or like on the Vegas Strip or something.
I'll put it to you this way. I don't ever tell a woman what she can and can't do. However, if she does certain things, I'm no longer with her. If that makes sense.
It's so crazy, dude. I'm getting such controlling vibes. He's presenting this like it's boundaries, but the boundary is that you cannot talk to men, any other man but me.
So where do you draw the line?
If he's not your brother or your cousin or your father or your uncle, then you shouldn't have any communication with him, you know?
You know what that means, boys? No grandpas. If she's talking to her grandpa, I leave her ass on the street, dude. No grandpas, dude. If she's taking a class with a male professor, sorry, that's a boundary of mine. You can't talk to him. I don't care if you're failing your class because of your participation grade. Don't show up to lecture.
Father or your uncle, then you shouldn't have any communication with them, you know, unless it's a coworker and it's only at work. You see what I'm saying?
He has so many qualifications. He has to go through like a flow chart to figure out whether or not he's upset that his girlfriend has talked to a man. She's like, I went to the store today and I saw a guy. And he's like, what? You saw a guy? And it's like, yeah, he was checking me out. What? He was checking you out? He was checking me out at the cash register because I was buying a shirt. He like squares up when the mailman comes by. Hey babe, who was that at the door? Oh, it was a mailman. A male and a man. He's just got like a vein popping out of his head.
Some women like to say, oh, I don't look at men that way.
Some women say this thing of like, this guy, he's like a friend. I call bullshit. That's impossible.
A lot of women also like to say, you need to be a little bit more secure, a little bit more confident.
A lot of women also like to say, stop objectifying me. A lot of women also like to say, can we watch what I want to watch on TV tonight?
This guy is such a douchebag. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. You know, he drank the Kool-Aid.
I'm gonna assume that he hasn't had a relationship that has made him feel that way.
Yeah.
Because if he has, he would totally understand.
Yeah, he would. And most guys do.
Yeah, because it's like I said, you want to be protected, you want to be secure, and that comes with the territory.
But see, now we're living in the boss beat era. That's the problem.
Yeah. I mean, women are trying to soften, but the damage has been done for the past 30 years or so.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to go back to north.
It is. And it's ridiculous.
It's like, you know, when we went to the reunion, like we had Josh.
Yeah.
I had Frank and Rich. But, you know, like
I know.
There was, yeah, exactly. And there was, and then you looked at your ex,
Yeah.
and people, you know, and it's like, it was nothing like, oh, you know, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know,
Oh.
it wasn't there. You know, just because you're like, you don't want them to have friends like outside of your relationship, or it doesn't mean that you're like insecure in that way.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, I have seen some guys that would be like really giving the side eye.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, you could go both ways on this. You could be way. It's just like in politics, you have way to the left and way to the right. I mean,
so that is toxic. When
yeah.
you do that sort of stuff. Grab them by the elbow and pull them away from people, you know, like that.
Yeah.
It is totally normal and really healthy to have a insecurity and possessiveness.
Exactly.
There's a reason.
Yeah.
There's a reason we feel that. It's okay.
Yes.
Yeah, there's no way this guy is felt that right.
No. I mean, I honestly, I think he's gay.
I do too.
I mean, that's the vibes he gives off to me. So, I mean, he wouldn't know what a woman wanted anyway.
Right, exactly.
And I just say, no, babe, that's my boundary as a man. And you cannot cross that boundary.
You need to trust your woman more, and it has nothing to do with trust. It has more so to do with our biological urge to be territorial with our women.
People say I should trust my woman more. And I say, no, she's my woman, and you can't tell me what to do with her because I'm a man, a male man. You have a delivery. It's me. What am I saying? This is the vibe of these people. Guy friends are just friend-zoned men waiting for an opportunity to strike. It's so... To strike? That is... Why are you framing it like a battle, dude? They're just men waiting in the trenches for when her guard's down, then they'll attack. Like, or they're friends. This is crazy, dude. But before we get into that, let's hear from today's sponsor, Aura. Aura is an app that helps you control what private information about you is shared online. There is unfortunately a lot of information that can... Thanks again to Aura for sponsoring this video. Now back to the video. The views and opinions captured in these videos do not necessarily reflect the views of the creators. This is really interesting because the questions are very pointed.
Realistically, you expect a man to spend $800 on a first day?
Yeah.
Has it happened before?
Yeah.
This is just insult bait. I truly do not believe that this person expects $800 from a first date. But you know, whatever. Also, I feel like if you're into somebody, you don't even have to do a date that costs money.
He gotta be rich as fuck like Elon Musk. Like
how much?
Like Elon Musk.
This feels so fake, dude. This has to be fake. No one's saying that. Like, this is fake.
Elon Musk would eat this all night.
Okay, this is so staged, dude. This is not a real person. What? The last thing I expected to hear in this video, and I'm not even gonna repeat it because I don't think those words should come out of my mouth. In fact, I do not think they should, but you heard them.
80 years old or 8 years old, he wanna eat this. It's like
80 years old or 8 years old? What the fuck is happening? What is this?
What is this? What makes you think he'd be interested in you?
First of all, I'm so sexy.
Oh, this is extremely staged. This is like omega staged. How little do you think of your audience that they're gonna buy this?
I'm just kidding. I'm really just a bad bitch and I don't give a fuck about nobody. I don't give a fuck. You know?
I love how his first instinct is, oh yeah, this is all staged. This is fake. And it's like, no. It's like, that's how egotistical people are in this day and age. That's the problem.
They always catches people outside of bars and stuff too.
Yes,
so
yes. I'm assuming this is out in front of a bar. I mean, she's dressed like it. Or getting ready to go to one.
Right, and usually girls like this have a few prepper drinks before they head
Yep.
out, so they don't have to spend so much time.
Even though they usually don't. Anyway.
No, it's true.
Guys
But,
buy them the drink.
Like, I mean, I firsthand have heard of him shit like that, where people thinking that there's hot shit, especially when
Yeah, that's exactly right. I'm sorry. I mean, this woman, I think she's just that full of herself.
in this day and age, you don't gotta hire people from the Senate.
No.
They're there, you know.
It's. I mean, what would he say that the left was all hired too?
He is definitely one of them.
So I mean, yeah, that exactly what it is.
What? Every time you meet somebody, they die.
What? What is happening? What did she say? Okay, here's what I heard. I don't know what she said. I heard every time I meet somebody, they die.
You know what? Every time you meet somebody, they die.
Everybody died though.
Not take the heat. And that's point blank.
Would you prefer to have your...
and just moves on.
Do you think most men want their woman to be all provocative on their Instagram or be more modest?
They can feel free to do whatever they want and post whatever they want.
Well, most of the time they do it because of the likes and the attention that they get, not for themselves.
Says who? Based on what? You can't just... Since when did you become like a participant in the discussion and not an interviewer? This is no longer an interview. Dude, this guy is like auditioning for Fresh and Fit.
When do you want your woman to dress provocatively as opposed to modestly?
What are these outfits, dude? What? I have no words.
And I could see that her nipples were pierced. That wouldn't bother you?
If I could see that her nipples are what is this hypothetical, dude? Keep it in your pants, buddy.
That wouldn't bother you?
I mean, people could look all day long. Hey, bro, hey, come on, man. Come on, bro. You could look all day long.
Okay, so this guy was literally just being like, well, they can look all day long, it don't matter. And then he was like, hey, guy, move on. Like, so his girl must have been standing off view.
Yeah.
And he's telling them to move on with that same exact question.
Yeah, but the one was about being online about his person.
Yeah.
Isn't really a distinction.
There's not.
So what's your opinion?
On the whole, would I want my woman to be like provocative online? No, I mean I wouldn't. Yeah. No, it's not, and it's meant to hurt the guy. No matter what they want to say, they're like, well, no, I just want my time. I want my yeah, exactly. You want to hurt the guy. That is what you want. Yeah.
Money was a side note, and I started using it to like recognize against you.
Yeah.
So many different things.
Exactly.
And now it's like I'm matured enough to know that it's like if you present how you present yourself online should be no different than how you present yourself in life.
Exactly.
And
But see, people can get away with so much more online because you're not face to face, you're not seen. So you can act. I mean, that's why we're getting so many predators out there that are going after kids too. Because they can act like they're like a 10-year-old talking to 10-year-olds. The kids don't know.
right.
I mean, it's bad out there.
Yeah. It's like there's every that we hear about, like especially we have LongWalker's.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
Yeah, it's like you should be as professional online and as you would be in person.
Yes. That's exactly right.
But again, see, guys, that's how you handle shit, all right? You don't be a little bitch about it.
What just happened? What happened off camera? What did he handle?
So if she was all with you, and I could see that her nipples were pierced.
It is such a funny hypothetical. If I see her out and she's wearing a shirt that says boobs, which reminds me that she has them, what do you do?
It is almost impossible in modern day to tell a woman what to do.
And I've tried. It is tough. I cannot figure it out. Can you help me? It's good that he's having trouble telling women what to do. It really says a lot, though.
I'm a high value man. I make over 6 figures.
I am a high value man. It's like, where do you find these people? Do this many people on the streets of Miami speak in red pill lingo? Like, something isn't adding up about this to me.
I have all my shit together. I've been all over the world. I've done all sorts of shit. I've done shit more dudes.
Hold on. He goes, I'm a high value man. I make over 6 figures. I've been doing shit. I did some shit over there. I've been all over the world doing shit. I shat somewhere over here. I've been shitting all over the world.
I've done all sorts of shit. I've done shit more dudes on this show probably I've never been done before.
I've done more shit dudes on this show probably ever even done before. I've been shitting way more than these dudes. Dude, I shit so much. I can't even count how much I've shit, dude. I'm a high value man. That means I've shat over 6 figures worth of times.
It takes a lot for a woman to impress me. Like, I have a bunch of women in my DMs. I have a bunch of women trying to talk to me.
That you're capping. You were capping, my friend. I have a bunch of women in my DMs. All right. Whatever. Okay. Sure. I have a lot of women in my DMs. They're all saying they have a gift for me, and all I have to do is.
Again, this guy's showing that he knows nothing of it all. I mean, if this guy's got money, then yes, he's probably got a lot of women that are cooing all over him. Yeah, of course it is. Most men with money are douchebags.
And it's like it's all false now. You understand like the nuances of how to be like classy and rich. It's like they just think they're like
Yeah, they're either douchebags or weird, and I mean I stick to that because like Elon Musk, you know, he's not a douchebag, but he's weird. I know, and I mean Elon's a great guy. Don't get me wrong.
Well, it's kind of amazing, like the standards for guys like that. If you're letting it out.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's kind of funny to say, "Oh, I have my standards." The figures added after that. Oh,
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
there's like then they're willing to sacrifice the standards.
Exactly. Yep.
It's great.
Exactly.
Click on this little link and I'll receive a nice gift. Then it made me log into my Instagram. So I did that and then I got locked out of my Instagram. So I haven't been able to get back into it. If anybody has a contact at Instagram, the women in my DMs stole my Instagram. One of the women said she was a princess in her country, but she just needed me to wire her a few $1,000s in Bitcoin. Me being a high value man and investing being a big part of that, I figured this was a great investment to just put forth a few $1,000s and get millions of dollars in return. Because after watching the market, I think that was a great investment for me. But unfortunately, she hasn't responded after I sent the Bitcoin.
I have a bunch of women in my DMs. I have a bunch of women trying to talk to me on a daily basis. I run around here outside, women eyes bulging out of the skulls and shit.
No. That is not happening. Me when I lie, dude. I run around here in Miami, the women, their eyes bulge out of their face, and they're all in my DMs. I just can't get rid of them. There's so many of them.
When I was younger, I did try to lead with my wallet. And that's the worst fucking thing you could do.
Do not lead with your wallet, fellas. Lead with your bare chest. Only button 1 or 2 buttons. Button as few buttons on your shirt as possible. Lead with your chest. That way you show how masculine you are, how powerful you are. Wear tight pants, Gucci belt, front and center. Have two-tone hair. Make it really confusing. In fact, make your facial hair look like it was painted on. That'll really make the eyes bulge out of their heads.
Do you think it's easier for you to get puss?
I can get a lot of puss.
What are you, Shrek? Wait, who is saying
I can get a lot of puss, but I can't get the high value puss necessarily. That's what I'm trying to get at.
So
I'm actually struggling.
as a high value man, what does high value puss look like to you then?
I'm looking.
This is me. I'm playing Pokemon Yellow, and there's a trainer. They're called spinners. They're the trainers that like look in different directions, and so you have to like walk past them while they're not looking.
I'm looking. I don't see none out here right now.
All right, let me set the stage. My friend is in town for just a night, and he's like, hey, I want to eat at a 5-star restaurant that's nearby. Do you know any places? And this is how I respond.
I'm looking. I don't see none out here right now. Yeah, these are all like 4s. They don't dress nice for their homegirls. They dress nice for us to try to get attention.
It is so wild to be saying this with a fully open shirt. And who are you doing that for? Whose approval are you looking for?
For me, being a 35-year-old man, I try to talk to them and see like what kind of knowledge they have going on.
Oh, wow. Well spoken too. As a 35-year-old man, I try to figure out what kind of knowledge these women have. Hello, ma'am. What knowledge do you have?
Should you have any say in the friends that your girlfriend keeps around her?
No.
What if you could tell that they're probably playing a bad influence on her?
I mean, I'll voice it to her. I'll be like, yo, your friend's a hoe.
Dude, Miami. This guy's making you look bad. It cannot all be like this in Miami, dude.
Slip in like little like, you know, but I won't get on her about it. Because at the end of the day, I don't control who she can be friends.
I'll pepper in your friend's a hoe, but I won't get on her about it. I mean, I'm a gentleman.
I'm not going to be that helicopter boyfriend that's like,
I don't want you hanging out with this person.
He transformed in front of our very eyes.
You're hanging out with this person. I don't want you hanging out with that person.
Yeah, exactly. You were just saying,
It's so weird that people know that something isn't harmful to them or something like it's okay. But you just have to accept it. It's like you really let them know that this bothers
Yeah.
me. Be very clear about it, but just know that we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it.
exactly.
And you have to be okay with that. And know that we're gonna get physical.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
How much are you doing each one? It's totally okay to let people know.
No, it is for sure. And that's just what you have to know. You have to know that, like you said it perfect. You have to tell them, and that's all that you can do.
Yeah, like if somebody's stuffing their face and they're like overweight already, you can be like, this is really bad for you.
Yeah.
You should not do that because it's
Right.
not real.
But if they've got the addiction, they're going
they're
to.
gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
If you have a habit that just irks you, just say, hey, this bothers me, and let them rock.
And walk away.
But then it's like, how much are you willing to do?
Exactly. And I mean, when it comes down to it, just walk away.
Yeah, right.
And if they were like, oh my God, that was so rude, why'd you do that? We'll say, listen, I told you I did not feel comfortable. You continue.
Yeah, right. You've already said it. So if it's out there, it's not like it's going to be some blindsided daily.
Yes.
Like in my mother, she did say many years ago, she's like, well, it's up to you, Jess, to find out how much you're willing to put up with.
Yeah.
She just didn't have a willingness.
Well, she wanted to put up. She wanted you to put up with her,
Right.
not me.
Right.
That was the whole thing.
That's not me.
That's Igor, my demon that lives inside of me. That's not me.
I personally don't believe in platonic friendships between women and men.
I don't believe it. Like Santa Claus? That's crazy. You don't believe in it, so you think everyone's lying. Everyone that has a platonic relationship is lying to you. That's crazy to me.
He's just a friend. He's my cousin, even. Come to find out, I was either cheated on or they've been talking to him, or they go ahead and fuck them when we're done.
Dude got betrayed by his cousin. I think that's bad, obviously, and it's shitty. But it is not a reason to cast such a broad net. That's on them. That's people being bad, which people can be. They're allowed to be bad, but that doesn't mean you throw the baby out with the bathwater.
All right, here's the problem: is he keeps saying, "Oh, well, that's no reason to lump everybody in," but it is when the majority of the people are like this. That is the problem that you're dealing with.
You make an educated decision based on statistics.
Yes.
It's to say that 3 out of 4 people are going to end up in a compromised position because of something. It's not compromised, is it?
No, it's not.
Hell, if it's even half, it's 2 out of 4 people. That's not compromised.
Yes. All right, let's get this video finished and see what's next.
Water, you know?
Do you think that most American men would want to go for the American woman or foreign woman like you?
I think a foreign woman. So like in Ireland, we don't have people like you. So when I see people like you, I'm like, shit, man.
Oh no. What is happening right now? Are we witnessing true love? Is he gonna hang up the alpha male interview series and walk off into the sunset with this Irish woman?
Oh, black people?
Oh no, it got worse. No.
It's like, you want what you can have, no?
So do you want dark chocolate?
Oh my God. I need to break the screen and make it go away. Dude, is this his line? The first time we see him flirt and this is his line. Do you like dark chocolate? I am going to gag. I am never going to eat dark chocolate again. I was planning on eating this later. I will not be doing that because I don't think I can stomach it.
Dark chocolate is my favorite, especially.
Why? Dark chocolate is my favorite.
Especially when it's 85%.
Wait, what do I have here? I got 70%. So she doesn't want me. I'm not dark chocolate enough for her.
I'm 100% dark chocolate.
Shit, man! That's maybe too bitter for me.
He fumbled this somehow. He somehow fumbled this. This is the face of a man who has lost it. He's lost the plot. All right. I'm going to go, I don't know, watch some basketball or something. Bye.
We have just clinically proven which gender is more delusional using one simple test. The test asks a series of questions to see how many people in the population fit your ideal dating criteria. What's the minimum height?
5'9".
All right, I'm out.
5'10". 5'9".
Okay, I'm taking L's today, damn. Minimum height.
6 feet.
Yeah, that's where they get you.
5'8".
5'8".
That's reasonable.
5'10".
6 foot.
5'6".
I am like right there on this one. Yeah, like I'm just under because they're saying 5'8", 5'9", and 5'10", and 6 foot.
5'7" is the average.
Yeah,
And you're right there. 5'7", 5'8".
yeah. So it's like for most women, I would not be the right thing.
No,
What?
that's what I mean.
Yeah,
There's a calculator they would say like how big you are
yeah,
as a modern woman, and most people they only get like less than like 1% of the population then because of their standards.
oh yeah. I can imagine.
When I took the test with the standards that I have for my population share, it was like 57%.
See?
So it was like out of 1 every 2 guys get beat. Okay. Yeah, but
Yeah.
that wasn't talking about just background or just
No. That's just talking about your average. Yeah. They are. I mean, most of them get 1% of 1%.
Yes.
I mean, that's the sad facts.
Like at least 6.
What is the ideal height that you're looking for? Over 6 feet, right?
No preference.
I don't care.
5'3" to 5.
Okay.
Shorter than me.
What's your height?
6'1".
I guess taller than 5 feet.
I'm not concerned about height.
Under 5'10". We'll get real
5'10".
picky here.
Yeah, so you go to 4 feet?
Yeah, it's great, man. Can we go lower than 4 feet?
No, we go if I meet a funny, beautiful woman who's, 4 feet tall, go for it.
Or just like a very funny, beautiful woman that's like 7'7".
Would you exclude obesity?
Absolutely.
No.
Nah. No, I'm inclusive.
Except if you're below 6 feet.
Correct.
Exclude obese? Would you be willing to admit it on camera?
I would exclude. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
What about if they're fat? Do you care if they're fat or not?
No.
You don't care? Or you
I don't care. Like, I enjoy little dad bod.
Would you exclude overweight and obese?
No.
Yes. Would you exclude obese and overweight?
I'm going on record, but yes, I would.
Nah.
No. What about overweight or obese? Do you care?
Yeah, no, I definitely give a fuck about being overweight.
Okay.
I want like $100.
Here's the thing, and people can take this for however they want to take it. I don't care. The thing about the obesity question is this. You are looking at how healthy this person is, how viable the person is for whatever you're looking for kids, this or that. Yeah, or just a long life together. And when you're getting the obesity that America has, and this is just America alone. I mean, this is the sad, hard truth. And it's like, what, 70% of women are obese right now?
Yeah, and they say average size is between 14 and 18.
Yeah.
That's the average.
That's the average size. And I mean, everybody, fast food is so readily available and people do not want to cook anymore. That is the biggest issue. And you're not even just talking about obesity when you're eating fast food as much as most people are. You're looking at toxicity within the blood. I mean, this is bad.
Now, and for me, the obesity, it's not only about the health, but it's also about like how reliable you are with self-defense.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. No, and you shouldn't accept it. No. It's like you want to make sure that you are the healthiest for.
You don't have that right to
Exactly. And it's not even that. It's you are just renting your body. Your body is not yours. Your body should be treated as a temple. you should not be going around stuffing it full of junk and everything else and being like, oh well, I'll be fine. Yeah, you are.
They're cheaper on the dinner bill, so yeah.
Minimum income. Like let's
60?
say
60,000.
70K, $30,000. I don't think that matters to me. I really don't care about income as a student myself. Like, I don't have that much money right now.
I'm a broke college student, so I guess they can be broke as
I'm in college. I don't expect you to make a lot.
All right, he's on food stamps, so
I'm gonna say at least 200.
200 grand.
Like 200.
Minimum, like 30. Maximum, as much money as possible.
That really doesn't matter.
No preference.
No minimum income.
What about minimum income? Do you care how much they make?
No.
Not particularly concerned with income.
All right, what do you think you scored?
I don't know. This is a percentage of how many people are.
Percentage of the population in that age range fits this.
It's gotta be like 60.
You think it's 60?
There have to be a lot of people in that, right? I don't know.
What if I told you it's actually 16%?
16?
16.
That's very small.
Whoa, 6.4%. Okay. 4.1. So it says you're an aspiring cat lady.
Oh no. I barely did any filters though. Oh.
So it says you're an aspiring cat lady. What do you think it is? Take a guess.
Like 2%.
Yeah, 2.1%.
Wow.
So knowing that, would you be willing to like lower your standards or what?
No, I'm not lowering my standards for anybody. Point blank, period.
Would you say that you would lower your standards now that you know it's only 60% of the population?
No.
No.
I don't think I would.
Guess what it is?
Like 2%?
Much lower.
0.5.
It's 0.28%. Oh my gosh.
12% of people in your age group have all those qualities.
That's not good odds.
32%. Oh my gosh. 23%. It means you're down to earth. So you are down to earth according to, you can see it says down to earth. So,
Awesome.
Yeah.
You can be 30 years
Oh
old and
my
make
goodness. Take a guess at what percentage of men fit this
2%.
criteria. 2%? Much lower. It's 0.049%. Cool.
All right, is this going on the TV?
Maybe like almost half, like 50-ish.
It's actually 14%.
Oh, I'm so happy for myself.
Do you think you need to raise your standards or lower them even further?
I probably need to lower my standards, but I don't think I will.
What percentage of the population do you think would fit your standards?
20.
You got 39.2%. So what do you think about that?
Those are some pretty basic questions.
What's missing from the test? Like what else would you add on to there?
Personality.
What kind of personality?
Not a shitty person. Okay. And what's the number one for their guy?
38% of the population.
38? Okay, that's insane.
13%.
13%. Okay, that's not bad. It's lower than what I expected.
21%.
21%?
Nice. Yeah.
Okay.
You think you scored higher or lower than you expected?
That seems about right.
Would you be willing to change your criteria now that you found out it's a little bit lower?
Well, I guess I would.
73% of people, dude. 95%, brother. Oh, only 30%, dude.
Really?
I'm wondering if that's probably about the overweight, obese thing.
Probably, actually. Yeah. Like, just being a decent human being, I think, is really what everyone's looking for. And, like, if you're overweight, that might imply that you're not, and that sounds fucking horrible, but it just would imply, like, maybe you can't take care of yourself.
What do you think the guys have scored that we've asked around here?
Higher than I guess my initial assumption would be. I would say maybe around like 10%. Or am I very wrong? Is it like 50?
46% is what the guys scored.
You know, I was trying to give the guys the benefit of the doubt, but I guess my assumptions are correct.
Well, man, we live in a patriarchy, and women get to choose, and that's kind of how it works in the dating society. And women
We live in a patriarchy and the women get to choose?
They do.
Interesting. That's
you know, they're vulnerable members of society.
Yeah.
And so they do get to be picky because, you know, you don't want to pick, like, the next Ted Bundy. Like, it does make sense.
Yeah. So who has more basically delusional dating standards, men or women?
I think women,
Okay.
because they want like 100% perfect guy. Like you want a guy who's a feminist but also pays for all the food and stuff. So
My experience with women, they just want to, like, know that, like, you treat your sisters and your mother okay, and that, like, you're not going to be a douchebag, and you're not going to fuck them and never call them again.
Between 65 and 70 for a 30-year-old?
It's actually 45.
Oh, okay.
Would you ever marry a guy who makes less money than you?
How much less?
Would you rather be single than settle for less than that?
Settle for less than the millionaire?
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Courtney Ryan, and in modern dating, a lot of our happiness tends to stem from our expectations, and unhappiness specifically in the trouble
when you go on a date with someone and then not even a week later,
This video is sponsored by Simply Safe. There's no safe like Simply Safe. More on that later. Hello and welcome back to Jarvis Johnson Gold.
Alright, the rest of the videos that I have are all longer videos, and we've got to close out within 5 minutes, so we'll just leave it at that. You know, closing thoughts here. I mean, you see the standards that women and men both set for themselves, and I mean, the men had a 95%. That's a really reasonable.
I think the lowest was the Asian businessman at like 19%.
Yeah, something like
But
that.
everybody else was between 30 and 90%. And that's, I mean, and you know what? I have to give it to the girls on this one because only one of them said $200,000.
Yeah.
The rest were super reasonable, like 30 to 60,000. That's totally reasonable.
It is for sure.
Like we make together, all of us make about 35,000 a year.
Yeah.
So at our lowest, we made about 25,000. So,
Yes.
like, that's, I mean, for a girl to say that, it's like, good on you, because
I know, and it's like there was the one that said 200K.
that's what I'm used to hearing. And usually it's like
And
600K.
That's
at least.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, okay, and so if you're asking a guy to bring over $500,000 to you, 500,000,
Yeah,
what do you bring to the table?
exactly.
And it's not just enough to be born a female. That's not enough.
No.
Like, this is a competitive ass business, It's like if you want to talk the talk, then you better be able to bring a hell of a lot.
Yeah, you really better.
And they don't. I mean, they
Yep.
have a high body count. They have an attitude.
See, and that's one thing, the high body count. And they kind of talked about it on the first video we watched.
It makes a difference.
And it does, because, the women, oh, well, that doesn't matter. Well, yeah, it does, because the more people you sleep with, the more attachments you have. The more attachments you have, the worse off everything is going to be.
Right. Exactly. And,
It's a trickle effect, no matter how you want to do it.
yeah, and I mean, it's like I know that a lot of women are rebelling against the quote-unquote purity culture, saying that it's a Christian ideal and all this shit, and it's like, it's not. Even in my order, my 6,000-year-old order, purity is like so coveted.
It is.
Because we knew even then, thousands of years ago, that it taints your mind.
Yes.
To be exposed to all these people in a kind of a sexual manner.
Yeah, it does.
So, and that's guys and girls, but mostly girls, because there's something about being on the receiving end of it that it changes your mind.
It does.
Like,
It really does, yes.
You can't pair bond after 5 people. And if you can't pair bond, that doesn't just mean with your mate, that also means with your offspring and stuff too. You're going to be a shitty, detached mother, most likely, because you've had more than 5 people.
Yeah, for sure.
And, the app that I'm on, I kind of hear both sides of the story. I've seen some people that are 37 years old and have never touched a thing.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's amazing, though. Like, they've never.
But yeah, I mean, it really is amazing because at least they're saving themselves.
Right, exactly. But then I've seen 23-year-olds who've had over 20 people already.
Yeah, see, that's ridiculous. But at the same time, the woman that never has been with anybody, and it's like at 37, it's like maybe, okay, I mean, I'll give it to them. Maybe they just, nothing's ever come up, nothing's ever gone.
Yeah, at least
but some of them are too thing because we're getting these people that don't want to have kids.
Right.
And it's like we need more kids in this world right now.
Right, and it's not just more kids, we need the right type.
Yeah. And some of those people are the right type, but they're too afraid because of what they've seen.
Right, it's like breed the resistance.
Yes.
It's like it's not about just like preserving your bloodline or having a legacy where it's like you know that the elite's going to continue having children. You know that our ancestors, our descendants are going to have to go up against them someday. You're just going to let them win? Hell no. It's like we need to breed more tribal-minded people, more people connected to the earth, more people to be a buffer between the elites and the wildlife.
Yes, exactly.
We need that.
Yeah, we need a better group of people in this world right now.
Yeah. So it's like it's interesting because I've seen both sides of that on
Yeah.
these apps, and it's like crazy. But more often than not, I see women rebelling against that, saying that the body count doesn't matter.
And it does. It does on both sides. It matters to about men too.
It really does. You know, and it's like I can only speak from my gender because it's like that's where I'm at. But it
Well, and
really-
I'm speaking from the other side.
Yeah.
It does matter.
It really does, you know. It's like because even like every woman that a guy has been with is going to essentially be a spiritual sister wife to
Yep.
whoever you end up with, you know. And it's like it's just something you have to live with. So
It
it's
is.
like you have more than a couple, and shit's gonna get real weird real fast. And
Yeah.
you always compare yourself. You always wonder, you know. It's not fun for you.
No, it's not. All right. Thank you, Neffer, for joining me. I'm going to try to be back on tomorrow again. We'll try to get more consecutive days going here and try and get these lined up. Again, if there's something you guys want me to go over, please send it. We'll go over. We'll see what we can do about it and do a nice show. So,
Thank you, Guru, for having this.
yep. Thank you, Guru, again for the content. And there's still a lot more, so we might do more on it. Because there's a few like 30-minute ones, and that would be good to go over. It was women talking, and so I'd like to hear some of that. So, namaste, ladies and gentlemen. Mwah. Love you, baby. We are out.